Hello my friends, this is Sissy. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, I do lifestyle videos. Sometimes I talk about my travel, my experience, even my makeup. But most importantly, I share a lot of experience with plant medicine and healing experience that I've had. Recently, I just came back from Sedona, Arizona. Also Phoenix and Scottsdale. I had a really good time. If you want to know what I did in Sedona, I have a video that record most of the stuff that I did with my friends. This video, I want to talk about a MDMA / Ketamine-assisted Bio Electric Massage I got in Phoenix. The name is long, but I'm trying to explain what was included other than the deep tissue massage. It was a really unique experience. I consider it as transformational. During this massage, I saw my spirit guide, I talked to my soul and my body, I saw my past life. It was out of this world. I'm going to break down my experience in this video so you have an understanding, and if you're interested, feel free to message me and I can point you to the right direction. So I found out about this opportunity from my ayahuasca friend who introduced me to the healer I saw in Sedona for the bufo ceremony, and then that healer introduced me to this couple that does this electric massage. I really didn't ask too much about what it entails, and I had never had MDMA before this massage, so it was my first time. Recently, there are quite a few people have been telling me how MDMA, aka Molly, is a party drug, enhance your sensation. And I thought I want to experience it on my own other than with other people for my first experience so that I know what I'm getting into. That was one of the big reasons why I decided to go with the healers, because I want to try MDMA, but I want to make sure it was safe for me. Okay, so this massage happened on my birthday. 10 a.m. I show up at the healer's house. The healers are a couple. They have 2 dogs, very friendly. At the first hour, we just sit together and talked about my intention, what I'm looking forward from this healing and massage therapy. And the healer told me that it was going to be me healing myself. So, okay, I'm up for it. I'm already in the house. They made me very comfortable. They gave me tea, and I believe they gave me some pill before the MDMA. And for the MDMA, it was 130 milligrams. After I had those, the healer saged herself first, and then she saged me. She even saged her dogs. And I went upstairs, took a bath, went into the massage room. There was massage bed in the room, crystals, bells, and she was playing spiritual music. And her husband was there to assist. Just for your information, the husband was only there half of the time. He left when I flipped to the other side. Anyway, I got into the room. I started to get a little dizzy. And then the healer was like, it's all about you. Take care of yourself, and we're gonna protect you, and it's all safe. So sister, come to the bed. So I climbed onto the bed. As I was climbing onto the bed, I caught myself keep saying, I just wanna be me, I just wanna be me, I just wanna be me. It was one of those experience where I'm aware of I'm saying that, but it was not my mind saying that. So I was like, that must be my soul. My soul just wants to be a self. And I started thinking, my mind started thinking, what does it mean I just want to be myself? At the moment, I thought about through my life, I've made certain life decisions that not everyone were supportive, or another way of putting it is that people didn't think it made sense at the time because the way my life was great. Why change when something is great? But to me, there were things that had to change. And then I thought about how was I not being me? I believe many people are aware by now, as a woman, people like to talk about how we look, what we wear, and they associate certain attire with certain stereotype. And I just felt no matter what I do, there are always people judging me. And people can say whatever they want, but it was me that absorbed those judgments, and I took them to heart. That was something that I need to review on my own. And then from there, I start to feel my soul. I have a visual of my soul. It's like a white dot. There's no face, just a white dot. I can feel that my soul has a very bubbly personality, and it wanted to come to Earth in this lifetime because as a very involved soul, I feel bored in the spirit world with no contrast, with no experience. Because in the spirit world, it is what it is. We know everything and we're aware of everything. However, we cannot feel it. And my soul was too excited to stay in the spirit world, and I wanted to come to this earth to experience life, to taste good food, to have fun, to evolve. From there, I get this sense that when my soul decided to come to this earth, it picked my body. And as you can see, I am a Chinese woman. I felt that when my soul picked this body, it knew that I was going to live in the foreign land, a land that most people don't look like me. My soul also wanted to enjoy the flirtation with man. Somehow my soul thought it would be fun, but then my body showed up. It's like my soul, my mind, my body, and my body was like, you overdid it, soul. And the soul was like, yeah, I think you might be right. I thought 1 + 1 + 1 = 3, but it's really 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. I know the body get a lot of attention, which is unnecessary. But then on the other side, the soul was like, I'm enjoying it. What I'm trying to say is there's a conflict between the attention that the soul wants to attract and what the body is experiencing, because the body is very confusing. Another thing came out during the session was why my body feel uncomfortable when people complimenting on my appearance. And it's associated with how I were brought up, my upbringing, where my family value intellectual power more than appearance. Little thing by little things make me feel like being applauded on appearance was not something that I should be proud of. I want people to notice my intellectual power and my competency. But then usually how it works is people, especially men, were first attracted to my appearance. And then as time goes on, as they know more about me, they realize my intellectual power. And then I will get comments like, you are too smart, you are overeducated. It made me sad. As people are saying that you're too good for your own good. You're too good for your own good. Does it make sense? Between my soul, my mind, and my body, we come to the conclusion that we just want to be ourselves. We're gonna show the most authentic version of ourselves. Be true to our heart, and we are not going to dim our light for anyone in any situation, and just let everything fall into places. By being who we are, it's possible that some people will leave us, but then we will attract people who are more in tune with ourselves. So going forward, I decide not to be bothered by people's comment, because I am beautiful, I am confident, I am smart, I will win, I will succeed, I will achieve, I will receive. I'm open-hearted. And then the next thing I saw was my past life. How it appeared to me was in a white globe with the orbit of windows, like the airplane windows. And through the windows, I had a glimpse of what my past life looked like. I remember 2 of them. So the first one was I dressed up like a court lady, possibly in France, not with this East Asian body, obviously, but it's a luxurious life. And I associate that with my current life, how I'm attracted to luxury. And then the second past life I saw was myself as a man, as a high priest, a man with power and wisdom, but he didn't have a front stage role. He gave advice to the emperor backstage. I also resonate with that energy in me that when I'm dealing with men, I never feel that I'm less than them. I'm confident and I feel powerful. Also, I have a Capricorn sun, so that helps me as well. I can feel that in my past life, my soul had traveled to many places. That's what it enjoyed, and that's why in this lifetime, I had been traveled to many places, and I will travel even more. And when I live in different countries, I was usually quickly blending into the culture. I was able to establish myself. Even though I look foreign, I didn't feel that way inherently. And I had the feeling that my soul, because it's an old soul, had experienced many different different lifetime. It want me to get past and accelerate my growth in my early age and get to the lesson I need to get to a certain point of life. So right now I'm in my mid-30s. I've already gone through quite a few life-changing events. For example, change the country I live in, change the city I live in, get married, divorce, and I had a feeling that there are more lessons to come. But at the same time, my soul enjoy having fun, travel, and I want to experience the finest of this life. The third big thing was that I went to the spirit world and I saw my spirit guides. They are human shaped, but they're all in white. There's no face attached, and they were working on other souls. Other souls live in little caves. I didn't see the other soul. I just saw my spirit guide because they were standing outside the caves. The cave were like facing this way and the spirit guide was facing this way. I just saw them because all the other souls are in their respective caves. And my spirit guide turned to me and said, "What are you doing here? It's not your time yet." And then I felt very comfortable and I knew where I was. I said that, "Oh, I just want to check on you and pop in and say hi." And the spirit guide was like, "Haha, when you're done, just go back to Earth because it's not your time." I'm like, "Okay." And then my soul felt very comfortable exploring around. There's not much to see in the spirit world anyway, but I could feel that I've been there many times. I'm comfortable with my surroundings. And then at some point I asked my spirit guide, what is the next actions I need to take? And then nothing showed up. So I thought, okay, I better change my questions. What is my life purpose? What do I want to achieve in this lifetime? And then I saw a white castle. I saw a lot of gold coins, family, children, laughter, everything. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. I knew I had an ambitious soul because I had an Akashic record reading before, and that's what that reader told me. Usually soul have 2-3 things that it wants to achieve, but mine has a list that I want to accomplish in this lifetime. Like, okay, so how can I get there? I asked my spirit guide. And the next thing I saw was a upward highway, as if I was driving up the mountain. I was driving up. And this highway is smooth, upward facing, and it never stopped. So I got the message as I need to keep going up. The future is beautiful and I need to figure out how to get there myself. And then at this point, I feel so blessed. I had this feeling that even though I didn't know at the time, so many of the major decisions I've made in my life were divinely guided. I could feel that, I could see it, as if I saw the spirit guide around me when I was making those decisions. Those were the decisions that my soul and spirit guide had talked about before even I come down to earth. But then when I was living this earthy life, me as human also made the same decision, which showed me that I have been making the right decision. I am on the right path. I had a medium reading back in November with a medium from Ireland, and he did tell me that my closest spirit guide is my grandpa on my mom's side who had passed away. And one of the last things he said to me during the session was, your grandpa wants you to know that you had not made a wrong decision. At the time, I was just bawling because I had to make some really, really difficult decision in the past couple of years. Whew. But knowing what I know now, even though I don't feel what I felt during the massage, I feel grounded, I feel divinely guided, and I'm willing to trust. I know they're around, they are helping me. It is a very amazing experience that without the medicine, I don't think I could have experienced. So the first thing I said at the beginning of the massage was, I just want to be me, I just want to be me. And then the next thing I heard myself saying repeatedly during the massage was, humans are so stupid. Humans are so stupid. I'm saying it as if I was not one of the humans. That was another indicator that it was my soul saying it from the spirit angle, looking down on earth. An example of humans are so stupid is, oh my God, my hair is so messy. But in the spirit world, no one cares. The spirit don't care. We're not going to be judged by how smooth our hair look like. Another example would be, we go out for dinner, we had our dish, and we're like, oh, I don't like this dish. It's not enough salt. No one in the spirit world care how much salt you eat. It's a really 3D thing that we worry about. If we look at how many little thoughts we have on a daily basis, we have a lot of thoughts that really doesn't matter. Knowing this helped me to review my own thought on a moment-to-moment basis. Like, is this thought benefiting me at a grander perspective, or is one of those mundane things I need to move on from? So during the massage, there were times that I could feel the massage because the healer wired electric current on her hand, and through her hand, the current got into my skin. It was a deep tissue massage, and by the end, the healer was like, "You're really easily bruised." And I did get some bruise, and there's a certain point that it hurt a lot, but that's more on an individual basis. The massage was really amazing. Afterwards, I felt very tired. I actually fell asleep. And then the healer was with me the whole time to safeguard me. And when I woke up, both of them came into the room. We chatted a little bit. I told them some of the insight I saw. For example, I need to be me. I need to make myself happy, make myself full. And from that space, I will attract whoever is going to fit into my life. Not to go outward looking for things because I'm lacking it. If I'm emphasizing on what I lack, I will attract what I lack. But I'm focusing on what I have. The things and people I'm attracting to my life will be living from the same space. If I'm attracting people from the place where I am full, then I will attract people with similar energy. What happened in my real life after this therapy? First thing after the massage, I deleted my dating apps and all the profiles. I could hear my soul saying, "We're so old for this. This is enough." By we're so old, it means we're so wise. Like, we don't want to play games. There's no need. I remember seeing a post on Instagram. It says, "How many people do I have to explain my trauma to before I find my soulmate?" That post just stick to my head because I felt like I don't want to explain to people, strangers, about my trauma, because I've lived many cycles in my life. Which part do you want to know about me? There are a lot to explain. I don't think a lot of people have the patience to know, especially they're just into hookup. But that's not the kind of relationship I'm looking for. I'm just gonna skip the online dating thing, hoping, I trust, not hope. I know that my soulmate is out there. I'm waiting for him to drop on my lap. That's supposed to how it works. They show up when you're not looking. So I stopped looking. The healer was telling me how a lot of their clients, after this experience, things start falling into places when they went back to their usual life. So when I came home, first of all, my body was sore everywhere. So I spent a week doing morning stretch yoga. I started to incorporate Sananga into my high-pace meditation. After a week, I started going back to my old workout routine. I do my abs, my Peloton, but the yoga stays. Really interestingly, the first week I came home, I got the email from a company that I work with. They're very hard to work with, but for some reason they reach out to me and offer an hour free consultation on my business. And I had a call with them this Monday, made the changes that they suggested, and immediately my business started growing 200%, like double the sales it used to have. Also today, my ex just told me that his former employer was acquired by an international bank and we're gonna cash out our investment. So both on my work and finance, things are start happening really soon. And even last week, before these all happened, I had this feeling that something is about to happen, even including my soulmate. I could feel his energy is around me, and it's very exciting. And my head was not as cluttered as before. I don't think about men anymore. I'm able to focus a lot more on my own business, and I did not miss the dating app. I didn't need it to fill my time. I don't feel anxious for being single. So it's been great. This is all I have for today. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to find out more about this massage, send me an email and I will give you their information. And please like this video, subscribe to this channel. I will see you next time. Thank you.